Hi, and welcome to our webinar. My name is Kate. I'm community manager at Acure. We're hosting community events several times a month, so please follow us up on social media and join our next events, panels, talk, and workshops. Today we'll talk about how to supercharge your observability with new version of Acure platform, and I'm really excited to introduce our today's speaker, Nick Gan, the founder of Acure. Nick will tell you more about the new version of the platform and also will demonstrate the features of the platform and for sure will answer all your questions. So please don't hesitate to add your questions to the comment section and we'll bring them up during the live stream. So let's start. Nick, welcome. The
Kate,
floor.
hi, hello everyone. I'm glad to hear you, and I hope you see me and hear me. Kate, I offended a colleague of mine today, our technical director. He discovered that I drank his coffee and I didn't wash his mug either. So he might make some new features not work today. So don't be surprised.
We'll be hope that everything's good.
Yeah, yeah, it's a joke, of course. I hope everything will be perfect. So let's go. Let's go. I will open my presentation. It will be maybe uh, 10, maximum 12 minutes, and after that we will go to demonstration. Um, yes, I'm glad to present you our new version of Acure. This is the second generation of Acure. Our product was made to help IT professionals to collect, combine, correlate data from from several monitoring systems to get the best observability, to get automation, to get your life easier. So I hope that this presentation will give you a clear answer what is Acure and how Acure can help you. So the reality is not like expectations of business and customers. The reality of availability of IT services is not so happy. It want to be 99.9, but it's usually below 95%. So how can we make it better? What tools we can use to get this quality better? We have many tools in DevOps roadmap. We have many tools in monitoring. We have tools in automation, in 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 infrastructure as a code, and so on. The monitoring systems, for example, we have here only about 10, but 20 maybe, but the real quantity is more than 200 different monitoring systems. So if we speak about a typical IT operations process, we can say that usually we watch for the metrics, traces, logs, some raw events from operation systems, and some some data sources. It it will be monitoring at first. For example, Zabbix, Elastic, Splunk can take the raw data and to monitor some failures. But your colleagues may use Prometheus instead Zabbix, or Jagger instead Dynatrace, or Splunk instead of Elastic. Uh, some other colleagues may use Nagios, Micro Focus, Cisco Operation Manager, and System Center, and many other monitoring systems. In especially in big companies, there is a big problem to take the helicopter overview, to get the status of your whole IT systems. So in typical work groups use their own monitoring systems. For example, if your work group is user experience, you can use Pivik, Matomo, Google Analytics, or, for example, Jaguar or other systems. If your work groups is in charge of applications, you will use Dynatrace or AppDynamics. If you VM, it could be Nagios, Zabbix, DBA use some Oracle tools and some special tools. Infrastructure use Zabbix, Nagios, and PRTG and other systems. Network. In a best case, maybe you have some network operation center where you combine data from various sources, and you see some dashboards, and one person watch the screens and find there some root causes, maybe, but not. It not works good. This typical process not work when you have dynamic microservice architecture, when you have dynamic, fast changing infrastructure, when you have some hybrid clouds. It don't work good because changes are very often. And as a result, fixing failures takes hours. Yes, it's a lot of double work. Night calls, you will sleep with your phone. Typical problems are solved like a first time because you or your colleague don't know if this problem occurred several times a week ago or not. And IT professionals burning out and quitting from this company. A typical solution to solve this problem is to manage is to implement on-call management, setting up rules for alerts groups and creating new alerts. So we have on the market PagerDuty, we have Grafana on call. This is new product of Grafana for on-call management. But this is also not very good approach because they don't know the context. Dependencies, CMDB, some information about existing incidents or other data from other data sources. They don't process primary data. They don't have a correlation engine. They don't have an engine which give you deep insights. And you also have too many screens. So this, for example, PagerDuty, this will be the another one system to use. You will not stop use your Zabbix or Nagios. You will use it because you need the need information will be there. Our solution is to get autonomous IT ops. This is the new generation of monitoring plus on-call management. We have root cause and impact analysis. We have one-place alerting. We have automation, one screen instead of 10 plus screens, and data correlation, data observability, data analysis. So if you had more than 100 alerts per day, you will have less than 10 alerts a day. So uh, our solution, we will not alone. We have competitors. Our solution is quite close to Mooksoft, Resolve, Big Panda, and other correlation, root cause analysis, automation platforms, and maybe you know the um, uh, the name of these systems, artificial intelligence for IT operations, AIOps. I don't like this definition because this is more about marketing, not about the real world. So what will be with Acure? We have metrics, traces, logs, and events. We have monitoring systems. We will not kill them. We uh, collect and combine all your data from all monitoring systems in Acure. In Acure, we will have correlation, root cause analysis, and automation. We will have dependencies, the map of dependencies in the whole of your monitoring systems. You will have some signals. So this is our insights. And what we will do, we will look in one screen of Acure for all your work groups in organization. So you will not need to use many screens. We will take the data, and all data will be in one screen. And we'll have automation. The good of this approach is to uh, much increase of efficiency of your team to get some scripts, incidents, tasks when something happened in a queue. This is one point of automation. If we speak about architecture, I will explain a little. You can take technical data, security data, business data, all raw data through Acure agents or through Acure connectors, standard connectors from the box, get the events and alerts from these systems, from these sources, via low-code scenarios. Uh, we can combine data to signals, and this is correlation deduplication engine, and we can build a topology map of dependencies. This is topology after discovery engine, and this is all on low-code scenarios. When we have signals and dependencies, we will have health metrics, and we can start rules and actions. This is important and useful actions like escalation, notification, scripting, and so on. So this, I think, only four things to do while you implement the cure in your environment. You need to uh, you need to install agents or implement some rules for connectors. Uh, you should use signals processor and auto discovery processor, and define rules to start actions. So this is four actions to implement a cure in your IT environment. And what about a cure? Why it's better than, for example, Mooksoft? At first, Acure is free. You can use it absolutely free for amount of data less than 5 gigabytes per day. If you know, uh, 5 gigabytes per day. It's a big amount of data in text equivalent. So it's real big amount. It's it have quite simple and cozy UX UI. You will enjoy it. I hope it. So it's a very powerful solution, and it's very freedom. The low-code engine can give you very big agile approach to use what you what you want in your present work. So now we will go to the demo. I will show you the system and how it works. Uh, when you mm, uh, when you registered in our system, Acure.io, you will go to the user spaces, and here you can see user spaces what you have. Uh, I'm this all my uh, user spaces. Several months ago, I registered demo Acure.io, and we will see the demo Acure. Now all new users becomes um, members of this demo space. So you will have this demo space here, and uh, you can click on it and goes into it. So we open demo Acure.io. This is the main screen for your present work. You can see here the uh, groups of alerts from other monitoring systems. For example, we have here signal number 4031, which have 198 events in it. So we can see here configurational items. This could be nodes, virtual machines, services, servers, and so on. We can see here graph of dependencies, dependency map for this service which we have in this installation. This is demo Acure.io. We can use navigator bar for the nodes. Or we can take some group actions with it. Now we go in the signals, and we see that 200 200 what was here. I'm really interesting. I didn't see that 200 events for one signal in this installation. Yeah, some problems with the Zabbix agent is not available for 3 minutes. So every 3 minutes we will see here event, and all these events is grouping in one signal. This is very useful. I don't want to see 200 200 events in my in my email. I want to see the signal with 200 events. Okay, so we can use here some maps filter. All this screen is the new in Acure 2.0 because we didn't have signals in previous version of Acure. We collected data, but we have triggers, trigger model. We don't use trigger model now, because trigger is a static thing and signals are dynamic. We use automation scenarios for build signals. I will show you. So I will show you a filter. We have quick views. We can start some new map. I will show you how it's look like. I will go to favorite, create new map, and for example, uh, uh, if I want to if I want uh, to see what dependencies we have with the demo Acure, uh, we can start new map with these preferences. This will be only seven configurational items. We can change it to 2, and it will be much better. Much better, yeah. We can use here some filter conditions like types, statuses, creation date, life cycle category. We can use here several sets of configurational items. Yes, this is very useful when you have big uh, big amount of configurational items. For example, more than 1,000, or more than 10,000, or 100,000. Our biggest installation has 200,000 configurational items. So this is telecom provider, and I don't know how they will use the system without this instrument. So um, if you want to get this picture, you need to get the implementation process. I said about data streams and data collection. So we need to go to streams, and here you can see all streams which belong this installation, this user space. We have Zabbix and some other streams. We have some streams from the box. It's here, and you can use your own uh, customizable connectors. The configuration of connector, uh, you can write your own tasks in YAML to get the data from other sources, and you can configure your own handlers for ETL process, for some transformation and transformation of data. This process will be in our low-code engine. This demonstration, I will not teach you how to use low-code engine. We have for this documentation, we will have video in YouTube and in our documentation portal, and you can answer our support team how you can use this low code. We have some learning material about it. So when you get the stream, when you install some streams, you can see the raw data from these streams. We also have here some filters, some favorites. You can see the data from all streams, or for example, some special streams. And we can see here all data you need to analyze what happened in table view, in JSON view. We have here some filters also, data picker. Do you want to get the real-time or not real-time information? This is real-time logs collecting and analytics. We have some fast analytics here. It's like in Greylog or Elastic, the similar functionality. And when you get the data, you can use our signal processor and SIMDB auto discovery processor. I will show you. Don't be scared. This is this is a very I think complex scripts for auto discovering, because it uses some different conditions to build the data. We have our standard templates for these scenarios. You can see it here in documentation or in our GitHub account. But this is much easier than write code by your hand. This is compiled code. You can see here the code without the compiled code is here. And this is SIMDB auto discovery. It's also it's a little simpler than that the previous one. So when you write these scenarios, you will see signals and seem to be here maps of the dependencies. You will see signals, and after that you can write your own rules and actions, what you should do when some signal happened. For example, one signal happened first time, or two signals on one configurational item, one signal in the other configurational item, and what should we do? Here is a rule processor with conditions, if not, and or we can write here some complex things. And when this condition acts, what should we do next? We can do next some runbook notification. After 5 minutes scripts execution, for example, it could be only non-working days, or it could be only Sundays. After that, we have notifications, for example, after 10 minutes. So, and that's all. After that, you can use your system for your own happy and harmony. Kate, I think that I showed everything I wanted to show. If you have some question, if someone have questions, I will ask. I will answer it, and I
Yes.
hope that I didn't be very bored.
Actually, it is really interesting because when you showed up this signal and like several, like couple hundreds of events behind it, it was really impressive. I think for people who constantly in their workday, like receiving this notification, these hundreds of notification, can really value the feature at least. Okay, I have one more question for you for starters. What about like mm, extra features? So you showed us like basic functional, and the topic of our today's webinar is supercharging observability. So could you please dive maybe in more details? Which other features we have? Maybe briefly, not like in too much detail, but a couple words
Mhm.
about other features people can use
Uh,
when they set up like basic functional.
yeah, I didn't mention that you have, for example, maintenance calendar here, and you will see the uh, you can see here uh, some works which planned tomorrow in some day. You can take data picker from today to several days in the future, and uh, you will see here some planned uh, maintenance task.
Mhm.
We can see here change log, the changes of this configurational items database. It's important to know who and when change something. We have reports for availability. It's very useful thing when you want to get the mm, the truth information about availability, about a service level agreement. For example, uh, I can take this 17 days
Mhm.
and creating a report and get the information. Yeah.
Okay.
We have this server down for all time.
Oh wow, yeah.
I can exclude it and recalculate. The
Mhm.
the picture will be um, more more polite. You
Yeah,
can
maybe the
mm,
numbers some
yeah, yeah,
engineers like to
yeah.
see.
Yeah, this how our system rescue and resolves incidents. Now it's 84%. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Mhm.
This is signals which effects on this
Mhm.
configurational items map. We have also synthetic monitoring. Uh,
Mhm.
this is this is internal for this system model. You can this is navigation map, navigation tags. For example, we have project test project with the demo Acure synthetic tests. Open our documentation portal. Uh,
Mhm.
Go to get started. Click on sidebar and click on the page and scroll down. So
Mhm.
all steps you will see here, and you can use your own auto tests for continuous synthetic testing. Mm,
Mhm.
Here we have configuration of these synthetic tests, the scheduler for starting these synthetic tests every 15 minutes. Uh,
Mhm.
and we have here 3039 94 builds of this synthetic steps. We can go filter and failed and broken. Get failed and broken. Yeah. And I will see here some screens with failures
Mhm.
and exceptions and some uh, problems to solve. And we can combine this information of synthetic testing with information of, for example, infrastructure or network monitoring. And the main, I think the main value of Acure IO is to combine these different data and get the correlation of this data. So when you have problems with, for example, the documentation, you know that it don't work now. Uh,
Mhm.
you will go to dependency map, and for example, this is documentation, and this is some uh, no, this is Zabbix server. It could be
Mhm.
something other server, and you will see that these problems are affects most for this demo Curio, docs Curio, and this is probably the root cause of this problem, and this is the helicopter view.
Mhm.
And which I didn't mention, we have very uh, good, I think, role-based model. You can start your own um, work groups in the system. Uh, we can see here members, roles. We can add some role. Uh, these work groups own their own scenarios, own configurational items. We can share with other work groups the information about this work group. So we go to assess, and I can add some group and give them read, assess for this configurational item, or for these configurational items and all subordinates of this configurational item. And this change will be made immediately. So now if your colleague in test work group, he or she will see the information about these configurational items which owns by this work group.
Mhm. Yes, sounds really interesting because actually some people think that some platforms have like limited access. So, for example, if you have like one account, you need to like buy another account for your colleagues, etc. And here at our platform, you can see that there is like unlimited number of users, and you can invite your colleagues and work together on the same projects. We have a couple more questions. You mentioned that we have 5 GB data per day, and you mentioned that it's like a lot. And can you please specify maybe for which kind of businesses or for like small or medium businesses, maybe uh, it can be enough. Maybe you can like maybe you have some examples of
Yeah, we
kind
have
of
benchmarks.
yeah.
Um, uh, we had some talks with our technical director about the amount of data. He
Mhm.
wanted to give 1 megabyte. I wanted to give 1 terabyte, and
Yeah.
we comes to 5 gigabytes.
Okay.
Uh,
That's the
uh,
story behind the number. Okay.
for small and for small business, uh, it usually it usually generates 5, 10, 15 megabytes data per day.
Mhm.
Medium business, it could be several hundred megabytes per day.
Mm-hmm.
uh, Big businesses with several hundreds, several thousands of configurational items and several monitoring systems like Prometheus, Zabbix, Splunk, some data uh, from AWS and Azure. It could be more than 1 gigabyte. For example, I can show you here. Maybe we can go to the this user space settings, and we can see the amount of data
Mm-hmm.
every day. And this is demo space. This
Mm-hmm.
is 47 megabytes, 50 megabytes per day, and
Mm-hmm.
our free plan is 5 gigabytes per day. So
Yeah.
it's unlimited for configurational items. The limit five 500,000. It's really 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 big. If you need more, we will give you more. Don't be scared about this quantity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot for answering. And we have a question from our user, user from like previous version of the platform, I think. He asking about like heating map because we have like different first screen on the previous
Yeah.
version. Maybe you can explain why we moved to this service map instead of heating map, and maybe like our plans for further developing a platform.
Yeah. uh, this is more painful question for our previous customers, uh, because we this change of the system is very very big, and we change all our old legacy. I called it legacy, but it's 3 years old, maybe 4 years old screens. And the heat map we killed in this version, we will change it. We will transform this heat map in our next versions. In timeline, I think it will be like here is signals, here graph, and here will be timeline, and you will see here the status of each configurational item here from your this map of your topology
Mhm.
will be. But I think it will be different, like in previous version. I think it will be much better than heat map from
Mhm.
previous version.
Yeah, nice. Can't wait to see it. So we'll wait for like next version of the platform to see it. And another question about how much time you need to set up a platform. So you showed us like the several steps a couple times, like on scheme and on a platform, and maybe you can tell us the minimum amount of time people need to set up a platform to see the first insights from the data.
Uh, I think that the main time you will need to learn the rules of low code engine, and if you achieve this, you will do all implementation very very quick. We have
Mhm.
some customers and some partners, and we have professionals in our team who, for example, implement for our customers, potential customers, proof of concept projects, and all proof of concept projects we do several days, 2-3 days to to get the data with these data streams, to write or to change some templates of automation scenarios for signals processor and auto discovery processor, and to uh, put some users in work groups and starts rules and actions. It's really not so hard when you know what to do.
Yeah,
It's
understood.
really it's really hard to learn, but when you learn, your brain is um, uh, develop and get better and better. You will uh, you will live a more time when you learn something new.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, we sometimes helping our customers from time to time to set up a platform. And I need to mention that we have demo meetings each Monday, so you can sign up for this meeting, and we will answer all your custom questions. So if you have some really uh, hard time understanding how to set up a platform, you can join demo meeting and we'll help you. And also we can help you besides demo meeting also. And all you need is just click on the like question mark on the platform, choose Discord or our community, and yeah, we'll help you.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Okay. You can join our Discord, and then you can find me or my colleagues. You can ask every question you want. If you want us to help you to resolve some uh, work issue, you can ask us. If we can help you, we will do it. We have enough time to do this.
yeah. Actually, I sent the link to our Discord to the our events chat at Facebook and YouTube. So if you're watching us right now, please don't hesitate to join our Discord. And if you're rewatching this video later, also we will be happy to have you in Discord later. So you will find it on description. And we have one more question about is our product used for server monitoring?
Uh, we don't have special templates like Zabbix have, or like Prometheus have on our Acure agent. Uh, you can use our agent, and you can customize some special customable rules to get the raw data, but it's better to use special server monitoring like Zabbix, Nagios, or Prometheus to get the raw data. Our work is to get the helicopter view when you have several Zabbix or several Zabbix plus Elastic plus Graylog. This is the main value of our system.
Yeah, thank you. And we have one last question, I think, about our plans, our like pricing. We have like it's like from our customer, I think, also because we have like free plan which includes 5 GB of data, and there is like incoming more plans. Can you maybe in couple words describe these plans and our pricing for future so people can understand how they can use it like on a larger amount of data or with some other preferences?
Um, in several months, I think we add some very important feature. This feature um, is collecting metrics, raw metrics, and use metrics uh, for uh, event generation, for anomaly detection.
Mhm.
This will be the main feature which we add in our next version of the system. The works about metrics we started um, some time ago, so we will do it. Uh, there will be much more interesting in CMDB part. We will have table CMDB view, not only graph CMDB.
Mhm.
Uh, we will have more uh, out of the box connectors and integrations. Uh, we will improve our GitHub account to get more useful content there. Um, I really hope that some of you can join our team as ambassador and add some content for the GitHub. We have ambassador platform. We have ambassador program when you can join our team. It will be very good and very excited for us if you uh, join us. So this is the main plans for the next several months. Uh, we have, I think, one release per 2 weeks. So we we really uh, uh, we really uh, trying to move fast.
Yeah, and my second part of the question was about the pricing.
Hmm. Yeah.
So you have
Uh,
right now only
yeah.
one plan, but maybe it's
we, we,
some.
we don't plan to change the free plan. Uh, I hope that it will be 5 gigabytes per data a day forever, and this will be free forever. But
Yeah.
uh, if you don't enough 5 gigabytes, you need more. Um, Soon we will add advanced plan with more than 5 gigabytes per day. You can find it in our pricing screen in our website, but it's don't you can't do this now because we have only free plan
Yeah.
now. If you need advanced plan tomorrow or today, you can ask our team. We will give you some special plan by our hands. We can upgrade your free plan.
Mhm. Yeah, actually, you can join Discord, as we said before, and we'll answer you about that question too. And we'll have a couple more questions. Actually, people like getting more active. Um, some people said, I saw a tab that said script. Is it possible to push scripts to agents for automation? I'm understanding you. Right.
Yeah, yeah, it's absolutely correct.
Mhm.
Uh, you can write your own scripts. Uh, we have here a script editor. Uh, it could be it could be much bigger script like this. I
Yeah.
saw more complicated scripts. We have version management, code check, and change log
Mhm.
for scripts, and you can start scripts here in rules and actions engine. It is here. Yeah, the scripts maybe
Mhm.
some uh, mm, some configuration change, rebooting some virtual machines, setting up some uh, blocking screens, and so on.
Mm-hmm. And we have one more question about scripts. Are there any script templates to connect monitor systems to Acure? You showed a couple, but maybe you can
Yeah,
show. Yeah.
we have some scripts uh, in the box, and I can show you. We have templates for popular monitoring systems like SCOM, Prometheus, Zabbix, Nagios,
Mm-hmm.
and you can use any stream default connector and write your own script, or we
Mm-hmm.
have various the real big quantity of templates which we don't put in the box because they are not universal.
Mm-hmm.
So you should ask our support team via, for example, community dot acure.io. This is our forum, or via Discord. We will give you this script if we have, so you can ask us. Of course, we will share with you it.
Yeah, I am sending the link to our community portal. So yeah. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to join community.acure.io and also join our Discord. If you would like to become our ambassador, here's a link to investor program, so you can join also. And following us on social media, and there will be more events, more demo events as well, as I said. And I think we're wrapping up. Thanks a lot, Nick. I think it was like really beautiful demonstration of a platform, really valuable features on the platform. So I hope that our attendees enjoyed our presentation and our demonstration.
Thank you very much, Kate. Thank you very much, all observers of this presentation. For me, it's very valuable. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. See you next event.
See you
Bye.
next event. Thank you.